2.5 now, 275, 2.5 now, so 275, all in done 2.5. Sold the bidder number 24 is the buyer. Hi, I'm Stu Altman. My company is Antique Acquisitions, LLC. We've been at LLC since about 2006, 2007. We've been involved in antiques since 1989. We deal in diverse auctions, all types of materials, fine art, jewelry, weaponry, pretty much you name it, the whole gamut. Being in the business for so many years, I do have a clue about value. On the embroidered pill, it's all about balance as an auctioneer. You must be fair with the client, the consignor, and you must be fair with the buyer, otherwise the buyers won't come back to your next sale.
Stu is a perfectionist. He is extremely detail-oriented, extremely organized. After going through this process with him, I ended up saying, I could never have done this. Most of these things we never even saw. They were in the attic, they were tucked away in different places. So we just started this process with Stu, thank God, was to clear out all of the material. Doing it with my family, my sisters, we could talk about the memories, and we found out a lot more of the history of our parents and our granduncles, and it was very interesting. He has spent hours and hours and hours here cataloging and photographing and promoting, and it's been a great experience.
You bid 50, you bid 50, certainly 25 where? 25 now,
I could
35?
never have done this without Stu. He's more excited, I think, for me than I am in some ways, and it was a really good experience.
This one's special because it's Rhode Island. So pay attention. If you're serious about this, you should be standing right about here. We have a whole team here when we do an auction, and really depends on the size of the auction. We typically like an auction that hovers between 200 and 250, 300 lots, and you really can only hold the auction crowd for a couple hours. So that's why we limit the amount of the number of lots at our auction. $2,000 on the Narragansett Lager Beer mirrored shaving sign. All right, that is sold for $2,000 to bidder number 55. We have a website, antiqueacquisitions.com, but they also can call me at 401-331-7653. Also, our email is info@antiqueacquisitions, and you can contact me that way. I'm gonna do a little bit on it. You're gonna bid $50 on this lot. $50 where? 50 now, 75, 50 now, 75 now, 100. 1.25, 1.5, 175, 200, 2.25, 2.5, 275. 2.5 now, 275, 2.5 now, so 275, all in done 2.5. Sold the bidder number 24 is the buyer. Other events are posted on auctionzip.com. If you enter my number, 12926, in the top right-hand corner of auctionzip.com, you will see if I have any auctions listed, you'll be able to view them. My forte is antique and collectible auctions, but I can and I am available for charity events. I am available to do small business closings, small factories. I really enjoy handling small auctions. It's all about passion and not so much about the money. As this consignor has found out, if you hire me, we come in, we take a look, we do a walk around, and we evaluate to see if it's auction worthy. If it's auction worthy, then we go through the contract and then the process. 200, 2.25, 2.5, 275, now 3, 3.25, 3.5, 375. I've been involved in antiques and collectibles since 1989. Became a Rhode Island auctioneer in 2008, Massachusetts auctioneer in 2012. I hold memberships in the National Auctioneer Association, the Massachusetts Auctioneer Association, RISD Museum, Rhode Island Historical Society. I was a member of New England Antique Radio Club in Nashua, New Hampshire, and Commonwealth Fountain Pen Club out of Boston, Massachusetts. This is what we call a catalog auction, where we go in order. And so we start with lot 1 and we work right through, in this case today, up through lot 273. 2000 now, 2025, 2025. All in and done at $2,000. We all in and done at $2,000. Sold the bidder number 24, and that deserves a clap.